it's not very exciting. But I was wondering what this is. Oh. It's like an old... Well, to me, that's a very old spark plug. Mosler Vesuvius. Huh. That's cool. You see it? I think I see a button right there. Let's see what kind it is. Howard brand. Interesting. I think the washing machine is under here too. The Magnetic Z. Nice. So come with me behind there's the rubble pile, that was the house. Come look with me at what I found. It's the root cellar. I dug up the dirt. It didn't want to open, and I haven't opened it yet. We'll see if there's any nasty things down here. Neat old wood. Hello? Oh, there's a plastic pop bottle down there. Why is it so light? Oh, there's ventils there. Zoom out. Could be someone just dropped the pop bottle. Ew. There's a back window in a root cellar. That is interesting. Jeez. Hornets buzzing around. Well, I was hoping there'd be something a little more interesting down here. Okay. Now this, I think were little cake tins, and they would often have an embossed letter like their last name, but I can't tell, it's too smashed. Let's see on the inside. It looks smooth in the center. I find a lot of those around here. A big old brown recluse spider right there. Okay. The way is shut. It's nothing too special, but found a hammerhead. At least keep that for the iron. Let's get a look around at some glass. I saw some. It's probably a Coke bottle there. Thought that was pink. Yeah, it is. Really thick too. Looks like a newer Coke, the painted label on it. I've been wanting to go look in this shed, so we'll just do that. I'm not going to spend too much more time today here, but I'm going to definitely come back. And I wish I could brave the jungle there, but I don't have a machete with me. I don't expect to see anything too fascinating in here, but we'll see. Watch out, grasshoppers coming through. So the owner's still using it for storage. These are engine covers, irrigation engine covers that are flopped upside down. Cool old workbench. Some fittings and some pulleys and bearings and nothing too interesting. Those are old harrows, a farm implement. Okay. Well, I gave up at the place I was just at. I'm gonna wait till the weeds are dead, I think, because it's just too weedy. So I came to another close by place, and this is a very old place. I know this was here 1870s, 1880s. Lots of very old glass square nails, very old ammunition casings I found here. I think I've got a coin here. I think it was a penny. Here's a piece of old glass. Of course, it's all farmed, so none of the bottles are intact. Let's see. Yeah, this was a 73. And I can't tell. Let me clean it up a little bit. Get you out of the wind. Well, you can probably tell. I can't tell. It's an Indian head penny, but I can't tell the year. So I'll have to get it home and look under a magnifying glass. I forgot the other interesting thing I dug out of here just now was this kind of silver looking, I don't know if that's a drawer pull, I don't know. Could have been in the kitchen. That would be the ever-present harmonica reed. Parasol or umbrella part. Cool. Okay, just like the mid-50s. Got a rifle cartridge. Alright. Old school rimfire. That's an oldie. Very cool. Can't see anything on it. It's like an old metal pants button, just lying on top of the ground. Cool. Have another mid-40s signal. Thought I'd just dig it on camera. But I guess it's nothing special. That'll alert me. I got a mid-70s. Right there. I think it's a button or a rivet. I would say that is just a rivet from probably a horse tackle. And it's still cool. I wonder how long the farmer looked for piece 56B. I actually have no idea what that is. But listen to it. I got a little excited. It's an 85 on the Garrett. Thought I was going to come up with something really nice. And maybe I did. I just don't know what it is. Okay, have a nice strong 68. And it's a nice piece of copper. Very cool. Just picked up this also. I don't know what it is. It's a little forged clip of some kind. It's like there's an eyelet there and there's a little square hole there. I'm not too sure what that is, but I like it. Hey, I'll dig this one with you. I got it's kind of jumping all over now. It wasn't messing around before. Mid-60s. Can't even find it with the pinpointer. Huh. I don't think I'm on the right track. Here we are. And it's more of that copper. I'm not at all sure what that was, unless it... It's possible it's a clock piece. Here I have a very elusive nail. I don't know if it's old enough to be a rose head or if it's just something a little more decorative, like on furniture or something. It's square on the bottom end, so that's cool. Let me see. Oh, spotted this glass when I was walking around. Oh man. Oh, that would have been a beauty. That's a beautiful purple. That's too bad. All right. Alright, well, let's take a look at what I found. The first place, I didn't really enjoy it too much. This is all I got there till I called it quits. I think it would be a lot better place if the weeds were mowed around where the house was, or I could get into where the backyard was and between where the house and the garage was. All I could really do was kind of way out in front of the house where the field is actually farmed, and if it's ever cleaned up anymore, I'll definitely go back. But it's also a newer place. You know, it wasn't built in the 1800s. It was probably built in the 19-teens, 20s, somewhere in there. Probably a child of an original homesteader, I would bet. The most interesting thing to me is this German spark plug part, just the insulators left. Kind of cool. I'd like to have a whole one. Radiator drain, hammerhead, bearing material, a live shotgun shell, which I would not shoot, 20 gauge. Then from the second place, the old Pioneer Homestead. Found some interesting things. I'm definitely going back. This is, in my opinion, that is the top of a water pump, either from a windmill or a hand pump, and that's the packing nut that went around the shaft to seal, but I don't know. I could be completely wrong. Good old 56B. Have no idea what that is. Nice heavy piece of brass. Had a definite purpose, if anyone knows what that is. Reminds me of good old 14A. For you fans of Andy Griffith, you might know what good old 14A is. Just a mechanical hinge point. Kind of looks like a bucket handle deal. Went on side of a wooden bucket, but it's heavy cast iron. Silvery knob. I need to clean it up and see if anything's on the bottom there, but the umbrella or parasol part, little button, little rivet. Looks like a watch or clock gear. That nail, lead, harmonica reed, lots of old shotgun shells. There's Peters, UMC, Winchester, all kinds. 2 rim fires, of course one's a 22. They're still made that way. That one I haven't even bothered figuring out what it is. This interesting little clasp piece. Alright. Now tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's a 1867 Indian head cent, which would be a very early coin for this area. And there's the back. Really nice patina. That was bronze in those years. Nice green. I wanted to show you one last thing I found at that second place I was at, but I found this about a year ago, a little less than a year ago. This is a very large caliber rimfire cartridge. That's UMC trademark, and I'm very sure this is 56 caliber rimfire, made for the Spencer rifles and carbines. I would really like to think that it was dropped by a trooper, because that farm is probably less than 10 miles from the Santa Fe Trail, and within 20 to 30 miles of two forts that used to exist. But I have no idea if the cavalry ever purchased UMC ammunition, and I think these were manufactured into the 1900s, so more than likely it was just the landowner, the homeowner, his personal ammunition, but you never know. That's just a big old son of a gun, though. Pretty cool. So yeah, thanks for coming along. I will definitely be going back to this place this fall. I haven't been doing a lot of metal detecting videos because between the heat, the mosquitoes, and the weeds, it is very difficult out here to do it. I have to wait for fields to be harvested and then tilled before I can easily go metal detecting. So it's kind of a challenge out here. I don't know if I'll go back to this place anytime soon. It was a newer place, probably put up in the 20s or 30s. And if they ever clean it up more, mow down more weeds, I'd go back. I'll just keep an eye on it. But this place is definitely worth going back. So thanks for coming along. We'll see you later.